Hey, hello. Look where we're at. Astera, it's a gorgeous evening, as it usually is. It's really never really bad weather, at least in the city, or whatever you want to call this, the town. So-called roadblocks, Suda, so-called. Hello to you. How are you doing? Are you excited? Hey, buddy. Get your name out of the shot. Thanks. I'm excited. Kulve is back, which is nice. I feel like Kulve Taroth is a concept that I'd like to see put into other games. And I'll explain more about that, I'm sure, during the course of today's fight. But if you are interested in joining into my session today and playing, I am on Xbox. And the Monster Hunter session ID should be sitting in the description area currently. For those that are watching right now, if you could verify that for me, I would appreciate it. And we're going to head up to the old canteen. See what my lady is doing. Probably sitting there reading a book. It's amazing. She's not like 1 billion pounds. I've never seen her do anything but eat. But I don't 100% know if we'll get right into Kulve Taroth, because usually it's a little bit more conducive to have a larger group to do it, unless you have one of the ringers that I usually bring into the streams here. But we'll see. We'll see. Just to kind of give you an idea, though, for those that haven't done it before, head up to the Gathering Hub. Nice. Thank you very much. Head up to the old hub, right? And over to this chick. And there you go. You got your Kulve Taroth right there. Actually, I might just run through real quick solo, just to kind of grab some tracks and not really worry about much, because that's essentially the best thing you want to do the first time around anyhow. Right? What are we missing? Yeah, I don't care. So what we're going to do this time, I've been kind of using it a little more often now. Now that like you have an abundance of resources, if you will. Is using some more of these dash juices and whatever this hell. Yeah, this stuff right here. I'll throw that in there. And you know what? For her, it's never a bad idea to throw yourself on some mega armor skin. The build I'll be going with is kind of the same one I always go with, right? Because it's just nice and easy. The only thing I really did was I added Part Breaker to the build. And 3 levels of Divine Blessing, because she does do a ton of damage whenever she likes to go and inflict it on you, which seems to be whenever she wants to. You know, it just kind of happens. There's really no dodging it in certain areas. That's how it is. Dominican, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. But we're going to go with Dante's Devil's Sword, and I got to tell you, the last time that I used it on her, it just seemed extremely effective. Especially in the gold stage. Now, I know that she is weak to thunder right off the bat. Hi. So, let's see. Well, you know what? Let's just go in and grab some tracks. You know, what could it hurt, right? It's only the first round anyhow. Who cares? And again, for anybody that might be watching this after the fact, or, oh, we do have, yes, our ringer has arrived. Thank goodness. This actually might be a fight now. But, if you're going to be playing this at some point, something you want to do, and really, I'd say if you're not a frequent Monster Hunter player, but you do have Monster Hunter and you play it periodically, this would be an event to come back for, just for the hell of it, because you can get a bunch of cool weapons that you can do a couple things with. You know, like the stuff that's garbage that you don't really like, which you're gonna get a bunch of anyhow. You can just sell, And, you can constantly use that type of thing for money or whatnot. Or, if you don't have that particular weapon and you'd rather have a rarity 6, because that's usually like what the garbage weapons drop at, versus like having to build a, from the ground up type situation all the way, it's probably, it's just a much quicker progression for you, I'd like to do, yeah, I'd definitely like to have Bayonetta stuff. That'd be awesome. And so-called's down. You want to join up on this? We can go through and get a few, tracks. Okay. I don't know how many of those I'll have. I'll save those for when we have a big old group. Of course. Wait, why would you have Feline Polisher and Sharpshooter together? Like, what would be the point of that? Because I know I'm not going to get the skill anyhow. I don't care. I just want what I want. It's one of the things I'd like them to change about the game, like, because it makes, there is a very interesting thing there with your meals, right? If you take the time to go in and look for the different things, you can get the exact little perks you want. But if there's not enough fresh ingredients, the one with the little like asterisk on it, if you will, like that little green shiny. Oh, nice. That's a good strat again. This is a pretty interesting thing if you have this helmet. Basically, you just go and you eat a bunch of mushrooms, and it gives you all the benefits of them. And then he just takes it off. But this is why, like I said, ringer. So, we're going to head in here and just see what we can get out of it, because you usually need a bunch of rounds to begin with. Oh, there'd be all kinds of neat things that I think they could do, even with the properties that they own themselves. Like, it'd be nice to see. I will tell you this, though. I don't care so much about the skins so much. I'd like to see some more stuff like this, like exactly what's going on right here, in the fact that it's like it's like an event that's different than just your typical grind, and it's weird because like content has this kind of weird thing with it's like a two-edged sword, right? Like the first edge of it is like actual playtime, and the other edge is like more of a cosmetic thing. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've always kind of gravitated towards the gameplay. I mean, I like some cosmetic stuff. I do, and I've actually started to like more and more of it as I've gotten to different games that actually like offer what I would call like really good customization. But that being said, like oh, you son of a bitch. I'm always going to gravitate towards the content thing, So, at the end of the day, where the hell did she go? We had her like a second ago. I wonder if because she was down here on the ground. I'll take this. I don't even hear her. So this is like the first round. This is what I was saying. Like, even if you have a full crew, it just kind of helps you find her quicker. But at the end of the day, you're not necessarily... You're just kind of searching for tracks. You see something? Oh, there she is. Okay. So you just want to try to grab as many of those as you can, right? Nice hit. can't believe I remember how to play, to be quite honest with you. Oh, you know what? I'm using the wrong controls. So then what you just want to, basically do is just keep grabbing up all the stuff. Usually there's a couple little other things here. Yeah, grab yourself some of this. It'd be nice if that thing drops a knife, because I've heard they can do that. Nah, material on that one. That is what it is. Oh, man. Bloodborne! Let me tell you about some Bloodborne. I'm just going to give you a little teaser. Little teaser. This morning, I got ambitious. Which, if any portion of my stream isn't coming through correctly, I'm going to directly blame it on this. But I got a little ambitious. So I started getting online and looking at all kinds of different potential fixes for a PlayStation 4, right? Oh, that ain't one of them things, is it? Let me... Oh, I can't get through. And what I did was I worked it. And I read and I watched. And then I found something that looked very similar to what I was experiencing. So I tried a few different things with it. Things that in the past I didn't actually do for whatever reason. But regardless, I resurrected my PS4 this morning. And with this resurrection, I came to realize that all of the save files and everything that were on my PS4 are still good. All my games are still on there. In fact, it's functioning like nothing ever occurred before. And that... Morning, Stelios, how are you? And that was a wonderful, beautiful thing, right? Is there some action here? Yeah. So, what I means to tell you is, I think Bloodborne's on. I mean, it's only my... I really do feel like it's my favorite, at least single-player game that I've ever played. And I so very much want... No? Oh, goodness. I so very much want to go back and play that thing again, because it's amazing. Sleep, walk in. Mitsu! Nice! No. Oh, crap. I keep having to switch between my controls, because I can't remember which ones are which, as far as for what game this works out for. I have like a separate set of controls for Warframe that I do for other games, and then I have one that I've been using for Destiny. So I think I'm just going to have to pick one and go with it. Problem is they're completely different. Okay, well this turned into a thing. I told you the game could have changed. You can never promise anything, but you know, I'll take that. I need those footprints too. Take it. kind of sucks because I hate having to like make a conscious effort to gather all these footprints. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially whenever the monster's like kind of been spotted. But like I get it. It adds a little bit of you know, variety to the mix, I suppose, and you know, makes the fight lengthier. Zeldameister, hello. Good morning, everybody. Well, morning for me. I know that's not the case for everybody else. Hey, I remember you, honey. Oh goodness, I do remember you. Waha, nope. What are you doing? Oh, is this the fire pit? No, no, no. Keep going. Nope, nope. Ah, shit, I forgot about... How do you play her again? You know what else I didn't do? I didn't sharpen up. Wow, uphill too? Is that both ways? Alright, don't look at me for just half a second, babe. Can you just chill? All I want to do... Get the hell out of here, you little goofball. No. Listen here, Goku. I'll do whatever I want to do. You won't tell me a damn thing. Yeah, baby. Come here now. Come to me. Come to me. What? Oh, okay. Alright. Like, you're just going to have to give me a second to get my bearings again. The last time I played, well, most of you guys watched it. You little dick. Why take the chance? This is an interesting camera angle. Not one I'm super excited in. She is giving me a beating and a half right now. She's like, I thought you fought me before. What? What was that? Will you chill with that move? Damn, dude, you've been spamming that shit. Or chick, sorry, whatever. Oh my god. Okay, so I remember all the fun. Leave me the hell alone. I'm gonna get my bearings again on how to play. And even for the sake of Bloodborne, because a lot of these skills are gonna have to come back into play here real quick. That's one thing I will tell you that I'm my god. I'm excited about playing again is Bloodborne's, specifically is Bloodborne's speed. Like, if I remember correctly, like, that was like one of the big draws for me to the game, was the fact that it was really quick. I'd say the hitbox is a little bullshit on that one. Can she see what's happening? Because I sure can't. Oh, horse shit. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not really sure what happened there, but if you shoot a fire, like a random fireball from the left-hand side here. Are you kidding? Let me drink my drink, man. Or girl, whatever. I don't care. Oh, no. How'd I know you were coming after me? How'd I know you were going to do that? You're so shitty. I told people I was excited about this. You're making me regret that. Ow. Get out of here, you little goofs. Ah. Well, it's her versus me, you know. She won. If you hit me with that tail from all the way out here, center field, I'm going to be pissed. Just saying. Ah, shit. If you hit me with your tail while I'm on the other side, again, you know, we're going to have to discuss the hitbox and what's all going on with that. All right. Not too bad. Let's see here. What did I miss in the chat here so far? I wish I could have that. I wish I could have skins of like significant games in my life. Like if I could have a... I don't know, which one would I want? I guess like, really, if you think about it, Excalibur would probably be the one, right? Because like it would make the most sense. It's kind of, he's like the poster child, right? Alrighty. So, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. This is usually how the thing works, though. It's never a quick fight. It's a lot of stuff. So, again, I'm on Xbox. If anybody wants to hop in, feel free. The Monster Hunter session ID should be sitting right there. And we can go to the next part. Looking wonderful. Oh, I like your leggings. I wish I could get like a different helmet. If these pants had level 1. Oh, hey, thanks. Weakness exploit. I would probably use the other thing. Oh, nice. Hello? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ah. The affinity gauntlet. That would be nice. It really doesn't fit well with with Fortnite though. Like how's Thanos get there? And I guess with the gauntlet he could technically... No, he can't. The gauntlet doesn't give power to any dimension other than the one that the gauntlet's gems come from. That's a known fact from Secret Wars too. That's, you know, right? Isn't that right? So with that in mind, like he really can't use the gauntlet unless he like went to other dimensions and then found their gems, Which don't look to be too heavily protected in Fortnite's universe, you know, by the way, just from what little we know. Time Stone works in the dark dimension, yeah. Yeah, but isn't the dark dimension, if I'm not mistaken, that's like that's still a level of Marvel 616, or you know, in whatever in the MCU, it's like Marvel 9,000 or million, or I don't know what the hell the number is, but it's like the dark dimension is just a layer of each, like each universe or whatever has its own dark dimension, right? Why do you bring traps? I think that's how it works.
How's the hunting?
Well, like I said, so then that would be, if that's the case, then I would say that that would have to be a continuity error with, at least within, and again, maybe things work differently within the dimension of. Yeah, but see, no, it would have to be that way because they actually consider the Marvel MCU its own Marvel like area, right? It has its own Marvel universe distinction to it amongst Marvel, you know, like whatever 616 and everything else. So you wouldn't say that the dark dimension that we witnessed in the MCU exists within another of the MCUs, right? Or not MCUs, but another one of the timelines. Do you know what I'm saying? Need some of that tangy tripe. Yeah, feline polisher, feline medic. Exactly. So I don't know. I mean, you probably have to have like a Marvel like lore master, which I'm not. I'm just a fan. You know, I just like the stories. That's all. You know, I read a lot about them. Like I can tell you when whenever I can figure out when to do this Bloodborne thing. Like, I'm heavily versed in that lore. So, like, one of the things I want to do with when I do that playthrough or whatever I'm going to do with it is, like, we're not just going to be running through and killing stuff. Like, I want to look at things. I want to talk about things and their significance. Like, I'm going to try to go through the story the best I can because it's a really, really good story, but it's not one that's really presented at all. Like, you really have to dig deep. You got to, like, kind of put two and two together to grab the full context of Bloodborne's story. So, and it's magnificent, especially if you're a Lovecraft fan. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. That would be cool. Okay, how about that though? Yeah, if you could make like a piece of gear in Monster Hunter World that was made of gems, and it was like some kind of like, I don't know, cool like buff thing, or like maybe it's another piece that like you could add in, and it would have like maybe 3 gem slots to it that you could just like immediately have a 3 gem slot boost, sorry, you know, right off the bat. That doesn't sound too bad. I like that. All right, so if I become an annoying player with the charge blade, I will end up going back to the bow. But we'll see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Oh, sorry. Let's do it. But yeah, I'm like, I was so excited this morning. You have no clue. Like, I don't know why I decided to do it, because I just put my PS4 like right by the door to throw it away. Like I was gonna throw it in the trash, you know, because I thought it was dead. And I was like, I'm just going to give it one more shot here. Let me just see. Is there anything else out there that I can do? Did a few things, did a few more things. And then she came alive. Straight up. Means I'm going to have to pay for the PlayStation Network again. It's not as good. You know, I'm even curious to see, like, one of the games that I did buy was I Have No Man's Sky. And I'm actually kind of curious to see what they've done, because I heard they've done some upgrades or updates on that. I know it's still not good, per se. Face, how are you doing? Good to see you.
There it is, at last. Reminds me of that time. Now get out there.
I don't really have anything going on that I want to put on, per se. You ready? Let's do it. Whee!
You can do this. Over here.
Where?
I'm ready.
Lead me, flies. Lead me. Tell me where you want me to go. Flies. Oh, you really want me to just go right back down? Listen, guys, not me. Not me. The monster. Not me. Thank you. Much obliged. Hello, my dear. Turn around, buddy. What is going on here? Why? What is my character doing? I don't understand. Stop it. He like would not do the little charge thing. I don't get it. I don't think we have a bad battery or anything. That was awkward. It's been doing a lot of awkward things so far today. I don't know what the deal is. There we go. I think we got it that time. Okay. Shit, I don't have anything to throw at it. You have anything to throw at that thing? I think we missed one of the I didn't pick up a rock or whatever. Stones, I guess it would be, huh? There we go, nice. Ow. Yeah, I do love the map of this one. It's very cool. Like the whole thing. Like you can see. Like I'd like more of this kind of stuff. Like different little events that were like completely different out of the ordinary from, you know, what we would typically see just from the normal grind of the game. Because it's one thing I feel like at Monster Hunter World, like if there's not any new, I think are they putting out a new area? I saw it's like I saw a snow covered one or something like that.
Proceed with caution.
But like we definitely need to see some new areas. Because it's getting a little, well, you know, you start mulling over the same places over and over again, and then it starts to kind of show, you know. After a while, it actually, man, hoping she'd walk right into it, but. Ah, man, no. You turned me around, you son of a bitch. Stupid tail. I thought we had one there. We really need... oh, man, I can't stress it enough. I'd love to see animation canceling in this one. Just for... Well, we did get a little bit of a smack on the end there. That was somewhat nice, but... You know, you get into a move sometimes, and it's like, you're screwed. You can't do anything. You're just going to basically deal with it until it's done. And sometimes it's a long move, you know? It's not just like one little kind of minor deal. What? Oh, there's nuggets? Oh, chill out, Goku. Ow. Where's said nugget at I keep hearing about? No, don't look at me. Wait, no. Run, dude. Wow. Yeah, baby. Oh God, no! Don't not right in front of her face. There we go. Akira. Yeah, I'd go with Akira too. Actually, Akira's like it's iconic, you know. Like if you think about it. Yeah, baby. I don't know how we're somehow getting around you like this, but whatever. I'm down with it. Get some nice chunky damage. Okay. Oh my God. I'll take that slinger bomb, by the way. Holy shit, there's stuff everywhere. See, like in this stage, it feels like the Dante sword just drops some. Whoa, God! No! No, go back. Mm-mm. It was tempting, but no. Let me get a little taste of that gold right there. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel the Akira route. Uh-oh, what do we get? Golden Glimstone. I'll take that golden glimstone. Give me some of these footy prints. Sad that the footprints are actually worth more than the materials, but you know, it is what it is. It's worse if you actually wait back here, like so many more footprints will show up, but then they take away from the fight. See this? Uh-oh. No. Okay. Give me that. Yeah, Crystal Burst works for pulling them things down, does it not? Oh, no! Oh. Son of a bitch. Well, she's pissed. Oh yeah, we're getting some in there now. Let's get that dress off, baby. We need to get some weapons from that shit. No, don't look at me like that. No. Whoa. Oh, it did get me. I thought we... Let's get her over here. Right? Don't we want to bring her over here with these things? Come over here. Hello. Hello. Hey, thank you for that. Congrats on the stone drop. I don't get too many of those. Hey, pal. Come on over here, man. Come in. I gotta, what do you eat? Chick? I mean, yeah, I gotta... What? Oh, it just missed. What? It hit her side. Oh, bullshit. That hit. It might only hit a little piece, but it is what it is. I'm going to have to take this out on your butt. I can't believe that didn't hit. Yeah. There's another piece of that dress. Yep. Saw that one coming. Little I could do about it. If you tell me that lava comes up over the thing there, I'm going to call you a liar. Okay, good. No. No. Nope. Nope. Time to do it. Nope. Yep. Gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away or run away, in that opinion. And at that time there, you know. Yeah. Nope. Where you going? No? What are you doing? No. Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's like she's like doing some new stuff. Or she's moving just at the right time, or am I telegraphing my stuff too much? That could be possible. Come here, hun. Quit moving. You think you got rid of me? Hell no. I can't believe that hit. Oh, I'm stunned? Fair enough. Okay. I wasn't prepared for that last hit, I gotta tell you. But then again, I didn't see it coming, so pardon me. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Again, the weird thing about it, too... The weird thing about it, too, is, like... You don't want to kill her too fast unless someone's devised a way of getting the rewards, like, faster. Like, it's weird. So, it's, like, right there... I imagine if we would have killed her, we would have seriously screwed ourselves. So it's like it almost makes you like not put in as much effort right off the bat. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's an odd thing, but it's almost like you're at least in the first couple rounds. Like I don't want to kill her or whatever. Take her horns off, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. Here, I'll buy this round. So we're gonna go with some wyvern egg, obviously, because I hear that's really good this time of year. Well, tangy tripe. Actually, tripe is nasty. I'm sorry, no offense to anybody that likes tripe. I've had. My grandfather was a tripe eater. Tried to make me into one on a number of occasions. Never worked.
Hello.
I love your helmet. Do you put one up? Yeah. And that's pretty much how it goes, though. You know, at the end of the day, this is like this event is kind of like a thing that you do for a while. I don't know what's supposed to be in here. Let's do it. Okay. I mean, like I said, let me ask you guys that are playing. Like, are you playing frequently still? Like, do you find yourself getting on every day, or even like doing enough to do like the bounties, like the weekly bounties? I'm curious to know that, because it just feels like at the end of the day that, like, although we're here and there is content, I definitely don't see, at least on my friends list, like when I get the chance to hop on, you know, even just on the app there, I don't see a lot of people playing anymore. Few, not saying not at all, without question. There are definitely people that are still playing periodically. But maybe just not to the extent that they were, you know, maybe even a month, 2 months ago. Bounties and random hunts. Okay. Well, I'm an idiot. Sorry. Yeah. Sadly, you're on PS4. I'm Stelius. I'm just curious, like, how frequently are you still playing Monster Hunter World? Like, do you still go on to do stuff like every week? Like, make sure you get all your bounties done and things of that nature, or like, have you gotten to the point where it's the game's starting to slow down for you? I mean, I'm curious because there's definitely content to be had, right? And the gameplay itself is very fun. So, like, for me, coming on, you know, once or twice a week has been like great, because it's like I get little dose of it, and it's good. But I don't necessarily know that there's anything in the game that I'd really want to grind super hard for. You still need to hunt Kieran. Well, Kieran's a thing. And can be a painful one. Yeah. Yeah. I took a good portion of my break because of this game, because you know, there's still so much to do in Warframe, and then on top of that, like, the Warmind DLC came out for Destiny, and I wanted to give it its fair shake, which I'd have, you know, and at this point, I'm essentially, I feel like I'm coming to the end of the Destiny already. It didn't. It's got some good things. Don't get me wrong, but it's still not. It's not a grinder's game yet. It's just not like where it used to be, and what I would call Warframe a grinder's game, where basically, like, you can log in once a week or you can log in once a day, and there's probably some things. Oh yeah, let me grab one of these things. But you can. There's probably some things that you could still do. Be it leveling up your focus, you know, whatever. There's forming weapons, forming warframes, whatever. So, you know, upgrading your mods, prime mods, whatever, and then getting the resources to do that, which is a pain in the ass all on its own. My guy seems like he's so much faster right now. I don't know why. Stop it. I don't want to look at them. No. No, just her. Thank you. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine was happening as well. I see numbers, and my health bar isn't moving. I'm not really sure what's going to happen next. We're going to wait. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not one, is it? No, okay, just making sure. Got one there. See, now we're like to more of it, what I would call like a damaging. Sorry, I didn't mean to assault you there. Ho! But maybe if I didn't assault you, we wouldn't be here right now, huh? Are you gonna return the favor? Okay, so one of the things that I've already neglected doing that you should not do, and I know they got him for a second. I'm gonna go back and you need to get them points. Or this is all bad. Anything else? Yep. There's one. You have to. Especially with only 3 of us in the group. Wait. I saw something. Yep. There's one. You know, if we're going to get any rewards at all, which, you know, is kind of the reason why we're fighting this chick over and over again. Give me that. Oh, there's a piece of golden nuggets, too. You know I'm carving this. I need that. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? You know, it's here. I've never customized my Monster Hunter callouts. No, that's one. I didn't get that deep. I did make loadouts. I made, I think, which is even more beneficial, are loadouts for your items. Like, that's the thing that really saves you a bunch of time, in my opinion. Little bastards. Get any knives? Ooh. Couldn't tell if that was one or not. Oh, but this one is. Oh, but that one is. Whee! Sorry. Did we get any of them footprints? Shut up. She leave any of her fine crystal footprints around? Nope. Good. Great. Yes, she did. Call me whatever. I'm just going my Gamora. My Gamora. No. Oh, there's another nugget? Or is that the other one? No, that's the same one. Okay.
All right. Proceed with caution.
Here we go. Where are we going? Wait, what? What? We're going this way? Yeah, we're going that way. You know what? Like, seriously, we need to have a little heart-to-heart with me and my scout flies, because we are never on the same page. Like, I don't know if that's something you can do. Like, you can set up. I really don't want that. Someone gets carded. You don't feel so good? Okay, I just walked in, alright? I just walked in. I just want to sniff your feet. Alright, maybe I want to hit you too, but, you know, that just happened. It's a defensive posture. Don't. Nope. Oh, just tap me at the end. Gave me a little tappy. Dude, put the sword away. No! No, no, no! Alright, where's it at? Give me this. Oh, shut up. Why don't you get down in here and fight, Super Saiyan? Are you retired? No. That was kind of awkward. That was more awkward. It's like that's one defense against her is like if you're in a specific movement, usually one of your longer combos, and she's rolling on you like right when you're in the center of it. For some reason, it doesn't seem to knock you out, and you don't take any damage. It's like that's like it's an iframe that you get with her that I don't seem to feel like you get with other ones. I don't know. It's tough to say. Yeah. Do it. Go for it, baby. Why not, right? I kind of figured it would be good there. Grab that. Oh, she took some damage. Iframes didn't work that time. Ride it. It's fluffy. Looks hard as hell. I'm gonna be lying. I won't lie to you, you know. Oh yeah, now we got some pieces and parts. Where you going, babe? No. Come back here. Oh yeah. Let's chunk some of that off. That'll sell. No, no, no. What? Why, though? But why? Oh, she's leaving. Okay, nice. Yeah, we'll get this. And again, I mean, like, if somehow we get to the point where we do kill it, like, I don't necessarily know that that's going to be... Will you get out of my way? The best thing, because I don't know where our reward set's going to end up. But, you know, see if we can grab a few things here. Help out the situation. We'll move to the next part. I'm sure a couple more footprints will show up. Yep, there's one there. Here's one here. And there's one there. Hey, man. If we're not getting the rewards, then what the hell is the point of even doing this? You know what I'm saying? And I want my rarity 8 bow that actually means something. Thank you kindly. Well, I didn't want to do that. I want a double doser. Give me that. Well. Shit, I don't have a rock. I must have got rid of it. There's one right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, I really don't think I should have... I think I should have went down there. Like, I should have got hit, but for some reason it was like, nah, we're cool. Don't even worry about it. And these ones are a little bit harder to hit. I won't lie. The ones in this room... Why not, right? Why not? Was she asleep? Oh, yeah, go for it. Oh, no, now she's asleep. Okay, now she's asleep. All right, cool. Here, let me take the time to walk all the way around her ass. Oh, she's up. Okay, you guys got her up. Cool enough. Hey, whatever. All right, let me do this. Let me just get back to my previously scheduled program. Let me soak up a little. I give up. Good luck. Oh, we're good. Oh! Alright, we're good. Woo! Run, very old one. I see you looking at me. I see you do. Let's do it. Woo! I like the fact that you decided to show your ass on the fire. Oh! Oh! Nice. Oh, I took some damage. Alright, so we got another objective down. Don't do it. Oh shit. I wish you would have rolled. versus the other thing. Uh-oh. She's got her skin off. The beast has got the skin off. He don't blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, you got to admit that we got to this point regardless of the bomb thing. Not to mention the fact that, let's be real, if we kill her here, or if we knock the things off, it's still not going to be like what we want, right? Like, I have a funny feeling it's just not happening. And again, it's weird for the, like I said, it kind of promotes you. I mean, I get it. They just want to kind of push, make the fight last a little longer. You know, I get that. Okay. But I won't lie. I would rather, like, you know, just have, you know, the ability to do it and do it good. Yeah, let's just do this. That's going to be the way.
Good work, Vipers.
Oh, really?
Show us how it's done.
I forgot how fast she is. I was going to say, if you hitting me, I was calling bullshit big time. Oh no! I can't see her face. Not good. Not good. Thank you, Divine Blessing. Pride myself on service. What was that move, honey? Oh, okay. I'll get you. Nope. Maybe I don't get you. I get you. Just move a little bit forward, Hunter. Good Hunter. No, no, no. 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 Hey, stop. Whew. It's getting hot in here. Oh, that hit. Cool beans. Ah, just moved. Will you stop moving away from inevitability? So dead. Please don't be stunned. Nice, nice. Woo! Okay, okay. Uh-oh. How'd you die? Oh, are you in here now? Alright. Oh, just gonna slap me like that? We got history together, don't we? Put the sword away, because we're going to go in for an attack here. We're going for a big one. Yeah, baby, get that. Ow! Bastard. Alright, so we chipped a okay, enough with the fire already. Isn't that... I mean, come on. Are you bathing in this shit? It's completely unnatural behavior, by the way. Ow. How have I not been stunned yet? It's so hard to hit her hordes with the charge blade. Oh! Hey, come here. You just come back here. Not that way, though. No, no, no. Wait, hold on. No. Oh. Ow. Oh, I'm stunned. Not good. Not good. Get up. Bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea. Ow. Whew. Oh, God. Oh, cool drinks off, too? Bang. Ow. That hurt. Ow, that hurt, too. Get up. Think I'm done with you? Never. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, run, dude. All right, are you done? Are we done hunting here? I mean, like, are you gonna leave? I thought we were done with this part. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy we got some rewards. Yeah. Put that away. Ow. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, good. I was kind of hoping. We get to that point where, because I knew, like I said, we're just not. We wouldn't get anything. We really wouldn't. I don't think so. I feel like this time, though, we'll be just fine. Yep. Yeah, this time we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So, just bear in mind, I guess So-Called is using his gun, and he's putting her to sleep. So, if we can take advantage of that. I didn't notice it that much until I saw it on the thing myself, so. Okay. So I feel like this is probably the one where we can most we can most likely do the things, because we're close enough, you know. We're close enough. Well, let me do this one. And just replace this. What did I want to put in here? I can't remember now. I was going to throw something in there. Now I can't really remember what the thing was I was thinking about. Oh well, we should be fine then. Can't see any reason why not. She's going to sleep. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's how I saw it then. Basically, that was the first time. So just keep an eye out for that for this next run here. Thank you for the voucher. And we're just going to go with our same basic. You know, the eggs seem pretty good. I want to say something, but I know it's going to jing. Screw it. Like, I didn't get carded. That's something. No, that's something. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's fine. I mean, in the grand scheme, like I said, I don't know. So, like, if we were getting down to kill it, right? If everything was cool and we were at that point where we felt confident we could, at least I felt confident that we could get a horn kill and get good rewards, like, I'd probably be more cognizant of all the things that are available to us to, you know, do some DPS. But the fact that, like, we weren't going to do it, like I said, my heart wasn't even really in engaging her so much. In fact, to be honest with you, if you guys noticed there towards the end, like, I was kind of hoping she'd leave. So that's how it was. It's fine. Like I said, we're good. When the music stops, she's asleep. Yeah, I know. It doesn't always kick in for everybody at the same time, though, unfortunately. And I will tell you that the music stops periodically on its own accord. Now, not usually. So, I mean, when you got to listen for that audio cue. There's no two ways around it. Like, when the music does kind of do its thing, then she's headed down. But now I think we're good. I think we're going to be just fine. There we go. Nice.
Reminds me of that time.
What is that time that he keeps referring to? It reminds me of that time. It's weird. Alright, I'm headed down. He's going to go change his helm.
You can do this.
Thanks, honey. I know.
Over here.
I'm ready.
You don't ever do anything. There she be. Nice shot. Oh, she didn't even care about it, too. She was like, whatever. Hey, where are you going? In such a hurry. Well, let's just chill for a second. Let me talk at you for a second here. I don't think she's quite underneath it yet, huh? And then I missed it. I think that isn't one, huh? It's too thick. Steps, what's up? Nothing? No footprints. Okay, footprints. Thank you for being decent. Come on, can I? Okay, I guess I'll take this one then. Either one, I don't care. You know, just give me one so I can get over.
See you around, buddy.
All right, buddy. I'll see you round two. Who are you again? Okay, that's not one either. Fair enough. I get confused. What can I say? That was definitely one, huh? Okay, I get it now, sort of. I still don't necessarily like think it's maybe the best dialogue for that, but whatever, you know. It still reminds me of that time. Alright, so we're in full on... Wow, what is happening over here? She's moving and grooving. Hey Goku, don't worry about it, buddy. That's how I contribute on this team. They do the damage, I go grab some footprints. This goes to show there's a role for everybody in this world.
Proceed with caution.
I know, I know. Anything else around here? Nope. Okay. Guess I'll put that on now. I don't really know why, but I won't forget about it later. Holy hell, we're killing this shit. Okay. Wait, are we putting bombs down? What are we doing? I did. Hell with it. Get the hell out of here, you little goofballs. I don't like you. Oh, nice. Ah, God, I missed it again. Oh, shut up. You said the same thing last time. This is like straight up Dark Souls boss stuff. Just try to stay as much underneath her as you possibly can. Okay. What the hell? Okay, 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 okay. Dude, why are you not moving? What the hell? Is he like in... Like, it just feels like sometimes he's moving around in like... molasses? Probably the best way I can describe it. Put that up here. Oh, thought I... little piece at the end there. I really don't want the dragon pod. I'd rather have the stones, sadly. What am I carving? They're like carving the thing, and I'm like carving this rock over here. Can I have a little bit of... Oh, okay, no. Here's one back here. Nice. Okay. Cool. We should get some stuff here. I'm thinking. I feel like we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there reward wise. RNG, don't let me down. Okay, I already put my thing on, but let me grab some of these. Wait, let me get that. See, I had a miss there. Oh, maybe not. Okay, well, I don't want to be the one. I think I actually got into the way of her hit on that one. Which is, you know, never a good way to go about things. Wait a second. That hurt. You know what I was thinking. Same thing everybody else was. This dude is dead. Yeah. What? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was going to say that first one looked like it was a dead-on ringer as well. I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Dress is off. Okay. Calm it down, my dear. Let me get that. Let me see if these little goofballs let me do this. Nice. Polisher got actually worked there. Always a good thing. Putting her to sleep. Okay, she's asleep. Nope. Okay, not. Nope. Definitely not.
Watch yourself.
Okay, she looks like she's going down. And... okay. I'll put one of these down. And one of those down. Perfect. Not really thinking there's any way of me surviving that, but you never know. Whew. Oh dear is right, oh dear. I was actually kind of hoping to go underneath her there, but I'm back here. There's a very specific thing I need to hit. Oh God. Alright. Pull your face out of the fire for 2 little minutes so we can just have a little discussion. Yeah. Oh, I moved. Thought I had it. I was going to go for a fine hit right there. Then I realized that chances are if I'd have went for that hit, she's going to kill me. Oh, I'm down. I can't move. All right. Okay. So far, you know, probably could be better. Hey. No. I just want to take this off. Thanks. That counted? Okay. What? I didn't even try to get up. Dude! Leave me alone. Why you do this? Or chick. Sorry. I'm gonna have a little sippy more. Man, she is like really pissed today. What are you doing with yourself? Charge blade on her towards the end is definitely a rough scenario. I mean, because you can only hit her in one spot, and it's like, it's higher. Oh, man. Again? Ride them like your uncle. Shh, just let it happen. What are you guys up to with these messages? Go get her, Tiger. Are you kidding? Why do you keep blowing that shit on me? I don't understand. Oh, dude, you had my man riding you and you're still blowing shit on me? That's some bullshit. Oh, okay, she's out? What? Okay, no, okay. There we go. Nice. Good job, boys. Good job. Just like that. That was nice. I like it a lot. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so where's all the stuff? As many of these footprints as still can, it feels like. Okay. Good job. And that's how you do it. So we'll see what we end up getting out of the deal. I'm guessing it's not going to be what I want, but it might be something cool. That's all I'm hoping for. Doesn't have to be best thing in the world. It just has to be something that I'm interested. Okay, what? Where do you want me to go? You were kicked? Oh man, did you not? Oh, I was wondering why you lot. I mean, can you still get invited back in? Like, did you lose all the rewards for that? I didn't know. You know, I know you guys who are playing more. Like, I don't know if there was some stealth way of getting out of this thing faster without having to deal with everything. But that's why I kind of figured. I thought you figured something out. That sucks if you got kicked. 2 smoke jewels? Nah, nothing great there. So we got to 16. I'd have rather been to 17, but let's now see what the fruit of that. Okay, shouldn't lose your rewards. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's see what we done get. Nah, I don't like it. No power. No. No, we really didn't get anything of significance. Anybody else get any good? No, spectrals aren't good at all. So there's... Well, that's what can happen. You know, I think if we would have got to the level 17, that might have changed things a little bit. But you never know. RNG is what RNG is, right? So that's essentially the entire Kulve Taroth thing again. And, you know, I don't know if everybody wants to keep watching that, or maybe we can kind of do something else. Let's just see what's on the menu downstairs, right? Mix it up. You get to see some Kulve Taroth and then something else. Steps, if you are you joining the session? Are you in? So called. Are you getting back in? Everybody getting in? Because if you do, and we can look and see what's available. If I got anything new and exciting, fresh. Break everything. It felt like we broke quite a few things, you know? Yeah, I don't care about that. Okay, great. Can you make her armor? I think I can make a good portion of it. Let me go check. I'll let you know. I know I already have the chest piece made and maybe one other piece. We'll find out. Looks like I could make 3 of 5 pieces. And I could probably make these 2 because I have enough gold, whatever, Wyverian prints. I could make I could make everything. Because I have a couple of those things you could for the Elder Melter. I could just go and get a Nergigante gem and get a Valhazak gem, and I could make it. Yeah. Yes. So I could. I don't necessarily know that I'm going to. It's good armor. It's really good armor, in fact. You don't get health boost. That's on my little gem. But you do get, what is it? Free element, ammo up, 2 levels of stun resistance, 2 levels of power prolonger, 2 levels of handicraft, 2 levels of agitator, peak performance, and wide range. And then the defense boost, divine blessing, and the health booster from my gems. Craft it. Do it. Do it. It'll take up all my money, too. Well, no, it wouldn't. Actually, it wouldn't. Like I said, I don't know, and I already have that piece, so I know I wanted that. I don't really care about power prolonger so much, so I'd probably build the gloves, the beta gloves, the alpha, whatever the hell this thing is, sash. I'd probably, I wouldn't even build I don't want those. And I'd probably maybe build the helmet just because of, just to complete the free element ammo up. And it would be just like a set that I could use for, you know, if I had any kind of gear that basically required me to, what do you call it? To basically to kind of unlock that hidden element in whatever I was using. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about the beta build, or, you know, the beta armor at least, is that every single piece, it would appear, comes with 2 gem slots of varying 2 and 3 level variety. So you really could, like, you could take this thing and you could really make it into a hell of a gear set. Wide range. Okay. All right. I'll probably buy it. I'll probably make the whole set. I'm not going to do it right now because it's going to require me going down to here, talking to this chick, getting my gems, going back up. And then on top of that, I have to augment all that stuff because it's not going to have nearly the defense that I need for this. So, let's see. Who all did we get in the session here? Okay. Steps, are you coming in? If you are, let me know. We want to do, I mean, are you down? Steps, are you still here in the chat? I'm curious because if you are, maybe we could do like one more level. So apparently you don't want to do Kulve Taroth. Hey, how are you? How you doing? How you doing, Stelios? Steps is scared. You've yet to augment a single item. Well, you know, it's it's somewhat underwhelming in the end. I mean, it really is. Okay, so I'm out of vouchers now. All right, so now we know. It's somewhat underwhelming at the end of the day, especially, I think, for like the amount of time it requires to get it, and then the RNG on top of it. I mean, it does allow you to take like your best stuff and just like really like dial it in for even more. Like if you have a set of armor or weapons or whatnot that like you really enjoy, and you would like just a little bit extra on top of that just to spice it up, like it's there for you, you know. But I don't need that. I think past that, something for regen. Okay, see, I mean, that's one of the nice augments, you know, you can put on there, especially if you have a weapon that does successive hits, because that usually is the quantifier between that. Let's see what we're doing here first. Nope, I ain't down for Kulve. Let me just see one thing. I mean, it's okay. Let me just see one little thing here. I just want to check something out. Sadly, I'd do a 5-star or a 5 reward one, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we have. I don't have any of them, and a lot of them don't allow for 4 people, which I would really like to do. Not down for Kulve. Well, let's put it this way. We could go in and do another round of it, or we could do something else, which is just fine either way. I will tell you guys, today's stream isn't going to be probably super long, just because I've streamed a couple days in a row now, and you know, I don't want to kill anything off or hurt anything. So I'll probably be down for like, let's do another thing, and then after that, that we may end up cutting the stream a little bit early, just for that reason. Not that early. We're still 2 hours in already, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying. Let me ask you, does anybody have anything fantastic that they'd like to do? Any quests, investigations, and whatnot that are intriguing that we could get 4 people in on? Because they're the most fun to watch anyhow. And play, for that matter. And we kind of got through a whole thing of Kulve Taroth, and it's just going to be basically that same thing over and over again, you know? Let's see if we have anything, like I said, awesome. Maybe even a double. Only 2 players. Zelda they're up and down. Some days I wake up and my hands feel totally fine and I can barely tell that anything was ever a problem. Other days, especially if I've so I did a video on Wednesday and Thursday. Actually started working on it like on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and then streamed on Friday after I uploaded it on Friday, and then Saturday, and then Sunday. Today I've streamed straight. Not to mention I've been doing some other work outside of this on the computer, like my main stuff right now. And that's requiring me to type as well. So it's like I feel good, but I never want to push anything anymore. You play. Oh, nice. Fantastic. Steps, you want to get in this? A 4-player one. What do we got? And I appreciate you guys understanding, because it is a weird... Okay. Yeah, I'm down with this. I'm in. Where are you guys going? Probably to the back one. All right. We can give you a second. That's okay, because I'm probably going to use the bow for this. Might be a little bit... visually stunning. I mean... Let's put it this way. I feel like when we're talking about Infinity War as a whole, the movie itself was extremely stunning in so many different ways that it kind of like, for me at least, it kind of like made it so that other stuff is going to have a little bit of time to kind of catch up to, because like there was that scene, but like I would also say another one that was like probably like really significant, at least for me, was the where is that one at? The scene where he pulls down like the moon. I mean, everybody's seen it, but like when you really think about it, and then you even get, oh, I'm not gonna go in there. And you really get into like the fact that they even did their homework on like how a moon would actually collapse if that much force was pulled like on a moon that quickly, like how it crumbled in the... What the hell is a sonorous gem? Oh, during hunting horn melodies. I'm like, what the hell is that thing? Okay, I think we're good here now. We'll just wait for Steps to get in. No, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't want to screw up my hands for anybody's entertainment, but I do enjoy playing. So, like, I've just had to kind of, like, do different things to kind of change my play style. Like, I'm doing different exercises now when I work out that are like more heavily into free weights to kind of build my wrists again, because I kind of got away from that and I was doing like more cardio stuff, like more like circuit training, if you will. And now like I'm trying to go back to like free weights to kind of strengthen my wrists. so that they're not relying on like the tendons so much. Not to mention, like, I made everything in my office like ergonomic now. Even when I'm playing, I guess we can. Well, no, we're waiting here. Even now that I use the what do you call it? I guess I can do this, huh? The Xbox. Will you please get out of my junk there? The Xbox Elite controller. Like, I've gotten rid of using the triggers altogether, and now instead of using the triggers, I use the paddles. So I really don't fire with my first two fingers at all, and it's helping. So it's like you can do whatever you want. You just have to, accept that there's going to be certain limitations, at least until things are back to normal. And like typing still is the worst thing. Anytime I have to type, that's usually when it gets to be the most difficult, especially if, like, right now I'm working on a thing that has like a 7-page script on it so far, right? And to write those 7 pages, like, after I was done with it, I could definitely feel that there was a little bit of soreness going on and stuff. So, but it's all good. All right. Yeah, the Thanos first Strange fight was awesome, and I even liked how many callbacks they had to different things in the comics with, like, the different spells that he used, and like the fact that we actually got to see the bands of Sidorak. I can't remember what the spell was called that he splits himself into a bunch of things. A bunch of copies of himself, but that's the spell that was in the comics as well. I don't know. It was just that whole thing, that whole scenario was just really great. It was just so refreshing. Like, because anymore, I hate to say it, but like, I feel like outside of Marvel, the stories are either like, I don't know. Everything seems to be like going for glitz on the screen versus the context of the story, and like, it like really sucks because at the end of the day, everything that we're looking at on the screen is going to fade. Like, it's going to look better in 40 years, or there's going to be some type of technology in 60 years that is going to make that whatever we're seeing now, even if it's the most amazing thing that you've ever seen on the silver screen or on a video game or whatever, in 50 years, it's going to be nothing. But the story will live on, right? Especially if it's a good one. So, like, I see in, like, Star Wars and, like, in DC, and I think you could even make a case for, it was like you started to see little bits and pieces of it start to happen in The Hobbit, where it was more about the visual aspect of what they were trying to produce versus the story that was carrying the visual aspect of what they were trying to produce. Where'd you guys go? So, that's all well and good, and like, you guys know me with my whole Star Wars and Last Jedi thing. I didn't like it, and the main reason why was because, like, I get it. It was visually probably the greatest Star Wars movie that's ever come out. I'm not denying that, but that doesn't mean anything, because I want to be able to play this or play. I want to be able to watch this again, like, after the fact, like, years after, once technology has been made better already. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why focusing on the visual aspect of things, like, isn't necessarily the way to go, because, you will. Did I eat? I think I did, but I ate for the wrong. Did I eat? Nope, I didn't. All right, I am the Nubosaurus. So, little different game now. We're gonna go with. Wait, we don't want that. My typical meal. And we get all the defense we need, and that's it. I'm ready to go. I mean, it did take some big risks, but the problem is it didn't respect the lore. It didn't respect the everything that had come before it. There's just too many issues in it that, like I said, visually it's great, but you know, when you take into consideration the idea that they pretty much like massacred Luke's character, like I don't understand why they wanted to make him so bad and not at least dig in a little bit as to why he was so disgruntled. And like that's the thing, there's like that whole Rey and Finn subplot on Canto Bight, like it was pointless. It didn't do anything for the story, and it was all based upon the idea of like Holdo just deciding to not want to divulge her plan, which was awkward. Like, why would you not do that? Like, you know, you got people's lives at stake, and not to mention the fact that what's his name? Essentially, you like someone like Poe is typically the type of person who will go and you know, kind of do things on his own if he's not getting satisfaction from what's happening around him. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, that whole subplot was, like, really awkward and didn't make much sense. And, like, you know, okay, don't do it. I see what's happening. I was figuring, like, instead of all that, not... What? Are you kidding? What? 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 What just happened there? I don't think I've ever been one shot like that. I mean, like, I had full health. That was mean. Maybe we need to take this fight more seriously. I didn't know. I didn't know that he was going to come out and just wreck everybody. What do you mean? Didn't you die too? Who didn't die? Who didn't die? I know one person didn't die.
Take a bite.
Yeah, and but then, like, okay, so there's even flaws in those things. Like, first of all, like, what happened to why was Snoke so inconsequential in the end? Like, they had a build up for him in the first movie, and he was nothing. Like, he was worthless. And then the throne fight. Throw that one up. Throw that quest up again. We need to have another shot at it. Then the throne fight. Like, has anybody watched that fight? Like, I don't know how exactly Rey can do half the thing. She's so much better at forcing than Kylo is. And it just doesn't make any sense. That's another, like, oh man, and then we can just get into Rey. Like, Rey is... she's the worst. She's the worst character in the world. I mean, no offense to anybody like that appreciates her or likes her and appreciates the fact that, you know, I don't know, whatever you want. The problem is that there's no. Oh wait, what did I thought somebody posted a quest? There's nothing. She doesn't have any conflict. She's perfect. She can do everything that she wants to do at a whim's notice. And it does not make any sense. It doesn't. It just makes no sense whatsoever. Like, heck, she beat Kylo and Luke. And you can't just go and, like, is she a god? Are you a god? You know, like, I find myself asking that question, like, is she a god? Because that's the only way that like, you can explain how she's able to do just even mundane things too. Like, I'm not even just talking about the Force. I'm talking about the fact that, like, how is it that, like, a woman who has been she's been on a desert planet her entire life, how can she swim? How does she swim so flawlessly? How does she get back onto the Millennium Falcon after the end? How does she make a triple shot on the Millennium Falcon, like, days after she, like, salvaged it basically off a planet? Not to mention she didn't know how to fly it, but she could still fly it. And she did, like, probably the most amazing flip that the Millennium Falcon has ever done in the history of the Falcon. Like, there are major issues here that need to be explained. Like, you just can't do that. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, think about this. Think about this. What's her purpose? Like, why does she have a tie to anybody? She's just like this person that just wants to help everything. She has no motivations. She has no goals. She has nothing. Like, at the end of the Force Awakens, they make Rey out to be a person that's basically come to terms with the fact that her parents are nobody. They're nobody. They're nothing. I don't have any more vouchers, guys, unfortunately. Someone putting that question back up? I'll give one more shot. She has no, she like, that's what I'm saying. She has no reason to be doing anything of what she's doing. And, like, they screwed that up in the fact that they started, like, building to the fact that, like, okay, well, at the beginning, she wanted her parents because she didn't know who they were. And then Maz Kanata tells her, doesn't come out and say that essentially they're nobody, but she does say they're never coming back, you know? And, I mean, I guess Maz Kanata is Force sensitive or something. They don't ever explain how she got the lightsaber. They don't ever explain why it was there in the first place. You know, like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, Force Awakens has quite a few plot consistencies as well. So, like, when you get into that sort of thing, like, it's rough, I'm telling you. Well, there's two of them. Stelios, come into this one. Come into this one because we got 4 rewards versus 3. Plus, we don't have to fight. Plus, we don't have to fight a tempered Beazle. Yes, you can call me a coward. I don't care. But, you know, so, and again, my interest is in Star Wars. And maybe that's the problem. Like, my interest is not in, I don't care about anything but Star Wars. Like, and that means anything. Like, and I'm talking about the story itself because that's really what Star Wars is. It's a story, and everything else kind of went from there. So for me, like, I want them, I want them to adhere, you know? But, like, there's all sorts of other things like that. Look, if you can fly one ship into a group of ships and destroy them with light speed, how come you couldn't do it in any other Star Wars movie? How come when Han Solo did it in what do you call it, in Force Awakens, there wasn't any debris or anything. It didn't destroy the ship that he flew, that he light speeded out. Not to mention, doesn't that really throw like a bunch of holes in light speed and light speed travel, like altogether? Because you're telling me that, like, you're plotting a course and there's literally through hundreds of millions of light years of space wherever you're going, that, like, you're not going to get in the way of anything. Like, it's just, everything was sacrificed for visuals. Like, even the end there where they sit down a bunch of AT-ATs literally like a mile away from where the the wall is, right? And they set down miniaturized Death Star tech, because of course they have that, right? And they put it down. So the idea is we're going to take these little flyers out, these little speeders that don't even have any weapons on them. Like, I'm not 100% certain what was the goal. If they weren't to stop the Death Star beam, which is what Finn went to go do, what was the point of them even being there in the first place then? Like, they didn't have weapons. So what? I mean, were you just going out to meet them and like, you know, like have a truce? You see what I'm saying? I mean, like, it was a cool concept, but then, like, you get into the situation that and why wouldn't they have him use his green lightsaber? You know, like, I get it. That was supposed to be a little visual clue. Where are you guys at? It was supposed to be a little visual clue that, like, this wasn't actually happening. But then, okay, now follow me on this one, because this is a plot hole within the movie itself. Luke says, "Strike me down now, and I will forever be with you," right? Okay, so he says this exact thing. But Kylo didn't kill him. He didn't strike him down. He killed a Force hologram or whatever Luke was supposed to be. Luke died of, apparently, from what I've read online, the exhaustion from using that much of the Force or whatever. But so what was the point of that line? Like, it doesn't even have any relevance. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even within their own story, it's just too much about visualization and, like, having these moments. Whereas, you know, instead of them actually, like, trying to put together a cohesive story, especially within the confines of Star Wars, because, hey, look, you got 6 movies definitely to contend with. 7 if you count the other one, obviously. What do you mean, though? He was so he's not going to he's not going to always be with him? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get that. Then why even say it? So Kylo would fight him or engage him? I mean, that was Kylo's intention from the very beginning. Nothing was going to stop Kylo from engaging Luke. I mean, it literally, the minute that he saw him after all that stuff was, all the beams hit him, like, he was so enraged that he wanted to go down there and face him himself. Right? And again, furthermore, like, why didn't Luke just go to the planet if he was going to die anyhow? I mean, it's not like he put up a fight against Kylo. That wasn't a fight at all. He just did some Matrix reskins, you know? And then that was the story of it. Is this the thing we're supposed to be fighting? Yeah, I don't understand. Not to mention the fact that why did the dice take so long to dematerialize after Luke had already, you know, whisked himself off to the Force? Like, wouldn't that have, like, ended, like, the minute that he... Ow, what? Okay. Like I said, and look, guys, this could be more my fault than anything else. But you guys know that I like story. So, like, when I go to a movie, like, I am analyzing the shit out of that. That's what I do. Like, I want the story to be good in every movie that I ever go to, because then it gives me a validation of the time that I've spent there, right? And I like that. And I think that's one of my main issues with The Last Jedi, is that not only does it, like, it hurts me because, like, Luke is, like, he was a hero. Like, hey, I'm old, man. You guys remember that. I'm an old person. So Luke was like one of my heroes. And to see him turned into such a piece of garbage. And here's another thing. If Luke, there's a point where he says to her, like, do you honestly think I would come? Sorry, shit. I apologize. That's my fault. I'm sorry. If you saw my feed, like the music didn't start until basically I already had a couple shots into her. That's my fault. I know. I suck. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I know. Ow. Let's see, and like this is my problem, and I'll tell you that this is a very similar problem, and one of the main issues that I have with Destiny's lore is that like I still feel like in both scenarios, Star Wars and in Destiny, like when you're writing a story, there needs to be a dude or a chick, but somebody that knows the lore of like somebody who's just like ridiculously like nerdy about it and like knows the lore inside and out. To basically, like, whenever somebody, like one of these story writers comes up to him and says, okay, look, hey, here's how we're going to do it. Ready? This is how the story's going to go. What do you think? And then that person can say, well, let me talk to you about a few things here first, okay? And let me give you some insight as to what you're going to see hate with. Ow! From what you're doing right now. You know, just to kind of give them an idea. Not to necessarily say that, like everything you're doing is wrong. Because, you know, whenever you're writing a fictional story, that's all subjective. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just go ahead and say that, like, one person's version of a story is better than another because, again, like I said, it's purely subjective. But what you can say to that person is, look, let me talk to you for half a second here. There is going to be a significant group of people from the existing fan base who are not going to appreciate this. And I think, like, really, a lot of people, if you were any type of Star Wars aficionado story-wise, and when I say that, I mean that, like, you know, there's a lot of people that love all the Star Wars movies just because they've always been innovative visually. And so if you love them for that reason, this really doesn't apply to you. But if you love them for the stories that they had, then you're not going to like how they do Luke. You're not going to like that. Because they take all of the piece that the Rebels fought for in the original trilogy and they just dump it. You don't ever get to see a taste of anything that they worked for. Which I feel like is a horrible thing. Yeah, I almost did it again. See that? So again, there's nothing. Look, all I'm saying is everybody can love whatever they want to love, and everybody loves Star Wars for different reasons. But I'm just saying, story-wise, it doesn't make any sense. There's like multiple areas that just are completely... I mean, I liked the extended universe in the idea that I wish that Disney would have taken more. What are we doing? We have this... Oh, everybody else is engaging the other one? But what about this one asleep here? Okay. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll be back. Have a little nice little nap right there. I guess my getting back to that point, it's like I just want them to respect it again. Like, I would rather them have taken the time. I feel like this would have been a much better thing for Disney to do to go through the extended universe and pick and choose instead of just blanketing everything and saying, you know what, all this shit is just nothing. It's all done. Like, you didn't need to rewrite the what do you call it? Oh man, everybody's going to sleep. You didn't need to rewrite the origin of the Rebel Alliance that was already done very nicely with the Force Unleashed. You didn't need to do that with what the hell was with Rebels, that Ahsoka Tano actually was the one who did it. And then like in this, like in the new one, like even like Han might have had something. It's like, guys, just please, just write the damn story already and just, you know, get focused together. Everybody come together. It's what can I do? Oh, it's yeah. You should tell me it's captured. I didn't notice. Thanks a lot, guys. I didn't know. I was sitting there bullshitting about Star Wars. What do you want from me? Uh-oh. No, no, no! Ow. Yes, I mean, I hope we can agree Batman vs. Superman was really bad, because it was really bad. I mean, story-wise, visually it was cool. I mean, I'll say that. I'll come right out and say that. Visually, I thought it was very cool. I liked the fight between Batman and Superman because I enjoyed it in Frank Miller's version of it, like, a long time ago. So, like, yeah, I'm down with that. I'm fine, right? I just thought, again, the story, it's like his dumbest things, like the whole Martha thing. Oh, my God. Come on. You guys can't come up with anything better than that? Martha! Save Martha! Justice League was... Oh, man. Okay, so I don't understand... I'll never understand why they couldn't just get the poor man to just shave his mustache versus trying to. I know they said he needed it for another movie, but dude, then don't. You know, this is Batman versus Superman. If it's not your major thing, then maybe you shouldn't be the one, you know, doing it. Should we tell him it's captured? Thanks a lot, guys. Martha! Oh, shit. See, like right now, I would love a situation to be able to get out of that, but I can't. Uh-oh. Did it kick you again? What the hell? Why does it keep doing that? Oh. I still feel like, and I think I was saying this yesterday, but I still feel like if DC wants to go down a cool-ass route, that I feel like a lot of people would get into and would leverage their best hero and villain, which is obviously Batman and Joker. They need to literally consider using this Dark Knight's metal story. Like, if they can get that rolling, I feel like you might actually have a story worth telling that, like I said, it would leverage... No, don't get out of this Nitro Toad shit. It would be, like I said, it would be a story that you could get a bunch of different people to play Joker. Like, you could have a bunch of different versions of them. You know, all right, nice. All right. Hey, guys. Thanks a lot for carrying me. Much obliged. Okay, so we captured 2. What do we have left to do here? Oh, Rathalos. Oh, good lord. All right. Okay, don't see her yet. Him, whatever. Is this one tempered too? Where'd you guys go? Hello. Oh, there we go. Okay. Where are you headed? Fair enough. Well, that's the thing. Like, so maybe what you need to do is, like, I don't know how best to put this, but it's like, just throw a bunch of Jokers out there, and hopefully one of them will stick, right? You know, because then you'd have your Flash Joker, or you'd have the Batman that laughs, so you could throw that one out there. Plus, the Joker himself is in that, which is even cooler, because that Joker actually helps Batman. You know, so you could have a couple of those. You got yourself like a Doomsday Batman, Flash Batman. And like each one, you know, that's the thing. Like they could, oh my God, they're so dumb. They could like make each movie like about a different, like one of the Batmen. You know? And maybe, oh God. Maybe tie it in. Maybe tie it in a way that, like, oh, is he going to let me do this? That the story itself would be about another superhero. Like having to deal with one of these Batmen. You know, like, so you have one movie that's like a Superman movie where he has to go up against one of them. And like they're introduced. And then you could like do your own like Marvel style big ass movie where there's a bunch of them, or at least a couple of the more prominent ones, like the Doomsday, like Batman Who Laughs. I didn't think you were going to be looking at me that hard that I could get away with that. I mean, let me ask you this, Zeldameister. What could it hurt at this point? I mean, what could it hurt to change the DCU up drastically? What do they really have? Wonder Woman. It's the only one that's actually done any good, really. Do I dare? I do. Oh, nice. This Rathalos is getting like assaulted. Oh, nice paw. Why do flash pods work so well, but like arrows in the eye don't do anything? You would think that would piss him off a bit too, right? Yeah, okay. Nice and easy. I like it. I like it a lot. What happened to so-called? They killed their dark universe for the first... Yeah, what about that one? It actually had, like, 2 seconds of promise until it didn't. The cartoon movies. If you like Batman or Superman, the Warner Brother animated movies are incredible. They are extremely good. They're like way better than the actual, live action films. My opinion, at least. And there's a bunch of them too. Yeah, you probably could shit a better franchise. All right, we didn't get shit today. Yeah, the animated universe for Warner Brothers is something special. It's weird because I don't see that same level of quality with the Marvel animated universe. Like, they have some movies and they're not bad, but they're nowhere near like as engaging as like the Red Hood or Mask of the Phantasm or I'm trying to think of some other ones that really really solid. There was one that was a Batman Beyond movie that was really good too. It kind of like brought the Joker back like onto Tim Drake or something. It was really good. What'd you get, Steps? Anything decent? I didn't see that yet. I'll have to check that one out. Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. That's the one right there. It was, oh my God, it was Tim Drake, right? He was like one of the major players in that one, other than Batman Beyond. Like I can't remember what the Batman's surrogate's called in that one. But like, there's just like so many of those really solid movies. Like Justice League. What was the one? Was the one where they did Tower of Babel, but they did it in a movie where basically Batman, he has like a method of nullifying every single one of the superheroes in the Justice League, right? And somebody breaks in and gets that information and starts using it, and so like it puts all the Justice League in like the worst possible scenarios, and like only like a little bit in does Batman realize what happened. Very good. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I got pooped too. Batman Ninja. You know, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, isn't it amazing all these stories are not the ones that they do the live action stuff with? Like, all the best stories they don't do anything with. Yeah, those animated movies are... Even Superman ones, too. They're all really good. You know, I mean, there are some solid animated flicks that you can sit there and just binge watch. Netflix used to have a bunch of them. I think they stripped a lot of them away. But I mean, like, oh man, there's some really solid stuff there. Another thing I would say, if you're a Star Wars fan, is definitely the Clone Wars. If you haven't seen the Clone Wars, the animated Clone Wars, not so much Rebels. Like, Rebels was all right, but I didn't really care for it as much because, again, Rebels was like, for me, the kind of the same situation that this newer Star Wars is doing. Like, they seem to be attempting to change the lore of a lot of stuff, like, to suit what they want, and I don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you have an established lore for 30 years, just keep it. There's no reason to change anything. Even something as recent, I guess you would call it, as the establishment of the Rebel Alliance, which essentially was really done by Galen Merrick from Force Unleashed. You know, Superman Doomsday. That was another great one. That was really amazing story. It was actually one of the stories, though. I found this out. I don't know if people knew this. It was like one of the stories that really turned people off to Superman in the comics originally, Superman Doomsday. Apparently because of the fact that, like, Superman Doomsday was really the first, and if you haven't watched it or read the comics, this is going to be a spoiler, but, it's up to you if you want to hear this or not, so just hold your ears for a few seconds. But it was the first time that they brought a superhero back from the dead, or at least one of significance, and, like, people didn't buy it. They didn't want to hear it. It kind of put a dent on things. Very cool. Clone Wars is awesome. See, I didn't see the animated Suicide Squad movie, but I heard it was really good. In fact, I heard from a bunch of people that they were like, why didn't you just use the Suicide Squad animated movie as the plot for the live action movie? It was a small story, which, to be honest with you, like, Suicide Squad should be a small story. Like, the fact that Suicide Squad, the live action flick, dealt with, like, world ending situations, like, you don't want to do that too often, especially when you have other established godlike characters in the universe already, because you always get the question of, like, why doesn't anybody else know what's going on here? Like, and even you would think that Batman would have, like, a much bigger role at the end of Suicide Squad, given the fact that he knows everything, and he would probably want to be a part of that. Not to mention the idea of Amanda Waller letting loose a bunch of criminals everywhere, like, would never sit well with Batman. It's just the reality of the thing. That's his character. That's how he's always written. Batman is very black and white. There's justice and there is not justice, and that's how it is. So, I don't think that he would look at that greater good scenario. Personal battles do have more merit. And they make you feel it, especially if they go from two, they show perspective of both sides of the character, which is, again, why I loved Infinity War, because you got to see Thanos' perspective. And for people that were paying attention, it very, very, very closely relates to Tony Stark's, like, perception, or I guess perception of what things are, and, like, his vision that he had when the Mind Stone essentially gave that to him back in Age of Ultron. Like, that's the thing. Like, you got to see, it was just one of those situations of people who have the power, the knowledge, and the will to act, right? You got to have those things. But the problem with having the power, the knowledge, and the will to act is sometimes you get drunk on that power and you don't have a clear area to say what is good and what isn't, which is exactly Thanos' problem. And I think I said this yesterday, we kind of dug into it a little bit, like, every logical decision, in my opinion at least, the way I kind of try to live my life, every logical decision should have an emotional quotient to it. And every emotional decision should have a logical quotient to it. If you add that balance, you're always going to be in better shape. And that's the thing that was neglected in both situations, both from Tony Stark's perspective and really from Thanos' perspective. So it just makes for really great storytelling, right? A fractured mirror, exactly. It's wonderful. I did hear what Groot's last word was. Very sad. Very sad. It's a shame. I think although, it held the story true, like, if there was a way for them to have made that more prevalent on screen so that you got to feel it then and there, it would have made that moment even harder to deal with. I wish they would have figured out a way to do it. I don't know how they could have. I mean, Groot did learn how to say "we" at the end. Right? Of Guardians of the Galaxy 1. He did figure out how to use the word "we." We are Groot. This is a younger version of him that's maybe been dealing with language overall as a whole for his entire existence, versus maybe Groot only experiencing it for a little portion of his existence upon meeting Rocket. So, like, maybe they could have made it so he could have slipped that word in somehow. I wish they would have. But, yeah, when you did find out, though, it was like, oh, man. Just put another dagger through my heart, why don't you? Go ahead. You know, the water's nice and warm. Come on in. Make my nightmare worse. Now, again, I go back to it with the Infinity War thing, and I apologize for anybody who has seen it or hasn't seen it yet. I don't think I've given any like major story or spoilers or anything away today, but like the one thing I can tell you is the credits roll like an obituary. Like at the end, you're just sitting there like everybody in the theater was just dead silent, reflecting on everything that they had just seen and are still trying to take it all in, to breathe it all in and process it. I know it took me a while to process what had all gone down. You know, it's bold, it's risk taking at its very greatest, but it's risk taking that follows within, I feel, within the already established story and area. And those risks are those are the risks we need in storytelling. Yeah, well, we're actually coming to the end of the stream here today. I kind of hit it hard the past 2 days, and I'm doing a bunch of other stuff, and I've been having some wrist issues. So, for those who are just kind of sticking around for the discussion aspect, please continue because we can chill here and talk a little longer. I don't think I'm going to be hunting any more Stelios today. We're coming up on 3 hours now, and I just like to give a little break to my hands, if you will. So if you are watching, like I said, maybe in the stream after the fact, if you or just want to watch the hunts, basically the stream's going to be ending here at that point. But we may talk for a few other minutes just about this Infinity War thing. So if you're interested in kind of joining along, or at least, following the conversation, stick around for just a little bit longer. Gathering Hall, I'm on the way. So, like that's what I'm saying. Like I want Star Wars and I want DC, instead of trying to do their own thing in regards to like going far away from what Marvel is doing. I don't know if it's the reason why is because they're trying to do it like differently, and they're trying to come up with their own stuff so that they don't have to rely on the same model or whatever. But like, don't just don't take some good stories. You have a bunch of them. I think if anybody that actually reads comics right now, I think that there is an idea out there that DC Comics are actually in a better place than Marvel Comics are right now. I love your gear. Your character's very pretty. with all our matching stuff on. Yeah, there we go. So like with that in mind, you would think like just grab a few. Just grab a couple stories. Just grab a few stories and start making them. Don't worry about getting your writers involved or anything. Just basically get your writers on. Talk to the people, at DC. Make a collaboration in a way that feels true to the lore, but also, like adds in the visual flair and whatever the hell they feel is necessary from the studio end of it. To bring people in. Got to have your big explosions and everything. But there's so many. Like in a world that we have now, where like you have Deadpool and Logan. How have we not seen The Killing Joke, like on a live action movie? Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's a story that I feel like a lot of people should see or should experience. But what's nice about it is you'd have that disclaimer that this is going to be an R-rated story, okay? So there's going to be some themes in here that are going to be hard to deal with, but they're compelling, and they really, really work for kind of like fleshing out like how gritty and dark this universe actually is. Like I said, you have Logan, and it was a huge hit. Use that, right? Wonder Woman stray bullet. Yeah, I know. I'm not doing my thing. I keep forgetting about this stupid gesture. I don't even know which one that is. I'm well. All right, I didn't do it completely right. Yeah, I'm like the guy, the one, like if you've seen like kids doing the dances like at a first grade production, like I'm the one in the back that the teacher's like, no, you're off time. No, look at me, not like look at them, look at her, do it like that, No, I understand that rape isn't something, but it's not like it would be the first movie ever to portray that on the screen. You don't have to go to the same extreme, but like these are real life things that happen and have been portrayed on screen before. They're powerful, and if you do it correctly, I really think it shows. It like helps to prove that, hey, look how horrible this is. Give it a disgust factor. Yeah, you don't have to show it. What's the other one too with Jason Todd? Death in the Family. How about that one? How are you not? What about that one? Like most people already know, right? Isn't Death in the Family the one with? I believe that's the one with Jason Todd, right? Help me on that one, Chad. I think that's the one. Yeah. Okay. So, death. Like everybody knows, essentially. Like if you follow any type of comics, you pretty much know what happened to Jason Todd, right? You pretty much know what the story is with Jason Todd, if he's not with Batman. So, all right. So I'm gonna do something else here. I'm gonna do the good work. So, that's my whole thing, Yeah, even the animated one kind of failed hard. That's what I'm saying. Like, do it right. It's here. Everybody knows the story. Everybody likes story. If you've played Arkham Knight, that's it. Like, you'll have another, like, people will understand exactly what's going on here because they alluded to it in that game as well, right? I mean, basically that's where, the Arkham Knight came from. So, at the end of the day, I really feel like... let me see if I can get everybody in doing their dancing and whatnot. Yeah, there we go. I feel like the material's there if people want to use it. It's just, you got to get over your own ego and understand, DC. You don't know what you're doing. Or at least, you're not taking your best as far as what your ideas are. And again, they may be visually stunning, but... you got to get away from that. Pick up some good stories. We got some good ones. Yeah. Well, but Novad, like that setup was so weak. Like with just having Robin's costume just in a glass case. Like, yeah. What was the point? Where are you going with that? Like, where's the payoff? I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. But again, this is why I feel like this is the reason why a franchise like Marvel is doing well, and a franchise like DCU is kind of holding on and hoping for the best. It's not hard to figure out what to do next. Just do it. There you go. Easy as that, right? Nice and simple. I love your dancing. I don't know. Yeah, if you put them together, it autocorrects also. There you go. Like it's right there. Just do it and get it over with. Get over your ego. You don't have to make a story that's outside of this. I don't know. Like even between Batman versus Superman and Justice League, like here's what I don't get. Why have the thing at the end of the movie where the dirt is rising off of Superman's casket if he needs to be rejuvenated in that like thing, or he needs to be resurrected in that same thing that Zod did? Why don't you just do it like the regular one did it and have like basically like Batman with the rejuvenation chamber, and he could grab him and then Superman could heal of his own accord because obviously he's not dead. Where did the floating dirt come from then? Yeah. I get that, Mr. Celius. I do, but again, it was like one of those payoffs that we may never see. And you ask yourself, for this story, was it really worth putting in there, other than to like just trigger other people and say, "Oh, hey, look, I remember that. Look, it's Robin. He survives a nuke with our own sun. Just put Superman in the sun. There you go. There you go. Like." Superman, what is it? Superman 1,000,000? Like that, isn't that how he got to ultimate status? By literally like hibernating inside the sun for 10,000 years or something, and like soaked up all of that solar radiation over that time, and like came out like glistening gold. What? I don't, come on. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Yeah, the Red Skull scene, Nevad, was amazing. Like, and and to people who have put the time in, it was a nice catharsis. Like, because if you have been following the MCU since Captain America, you're like, holy shit, I knew it, right? Yeah, he literally. Okay, exactly. So and sorry for those that are watching on stream, but. Getting back to Superman Prime 1,000,000, Superman Prime 1,000,000, because Superboy Prime is the evil one, but Superman Prime 1,000,000 is the one that went into the sun, lived in there for 10,000 years or whatever, and then came out glistening gold. Yeah, I don't see what the problem would be. Like, you would think, and it's not like Batman doesn't have the technology to grab up that carcass and throw it on the sun. And if he did this thing, it would add another level of drama in the fact that, like, maybe Lois Lane and even Superman might be like, dude, what gave you the right to bring me back? Like, I didn't ask for this. Or like the fact that like Lois Lane could get pissed off at Batman too for exhuming Superman's body, right? Like, there could be all little types of drama that would like build up to it. And, like, at the end, you could have like Batman saying, like, look, just like Doctor Strange, there was no other way. What did you want? What do you want from me? I'm only a man with a suit. Like, I can't do this alone. I need him to be able to fight these things. So I'm sorry, but there was no other way. I had to do this. Yeah, we'd give him just reasons to start to watch time. But you can see, like, there's opportunities out the ass, but yet it's just like, well, they never decide to go with the one that's out the ass. They go with all the ones that, like, they're nothing. They're nothing, and they mean nothing. And I feel like the issue is there'll be nothing. Oh, Lex Luthor. I mean, come on, man. That whole thing was so strange. Like, why? Why him? I don't get it. Like, why not just straight Lex Luthor? I mean, you brought everybody else back. You reskinned all the other characters. What's it matter now? Might as well just bring Lex back too. It makes more sense, right? And why didn't Superman save his mother? I don't know. Ugh. So weird. It's so weird. Yeah, like Batman was able to roll right into that group, disarm everybody, kick the shit out of the entire crew, get the mom back, no sweat. But Superman was like, nope, I'm going to go fight Batman instead for this douche over here. Bryan Cranston would have been awesome for Lex Luthor. Yeah. I'd have been down with that. I'm still down with that, DC, if you're listening. I'm down with that. Go for it, buddy. I'm all in. I want to like the DC universe, okay? I do, because I love the DC comics. Right? Give me a reason. Give me a reason to love your shit. I want to feel like Seth Rogen does. Or no, what's his name? No, Jonas Hill does about Paul Krugman. Or his parents do, I should say. His parents love his shit. I want to love their shit. So, and kind of the same way I want to love You know, we've been talking a lot about Destiny's absolute garbage lore. I want to love that lore too, but they refuse. So it is what it is. But at any rate, guys, I'm probably going to cut the stream here at this point. We're coming up on 3 hours. I do very much appreciate everybody joining me here today for Monster Hunter World. There will be a either Thursday or Friday stream this week. I'm certain of it. I'm just not 100% certain what it's going to be. Destiny's kind of losing its ability to keep me playing very, very quickly. Thank you, Mitsu. Appreciate that. So, like, I don't know how much longer that why can't Ron Perlman voice our ghost? Yeah, that would be. I'd like that. There's a couple of people that I think could let. I'm okay with Nolan North. Peter North, I think, is a porn star, right? Whatever. Nolan North. I'm okay with him doing it. I would like them to strip some of the bleep, like the mechanical stuff from his voice, and make it lower like his real voice. And I would like my voice back, too, so we could converse and talk about some of the shit that happens to only the both of us. Because that would be really nice in Destiny if we could talk to our ghost, and then when things happen, we could, like, rehash some of these things in dialogue, and we could get some story. But no, they don't want to do that. We just want to, you know what it is. So, yeah, let me do that, too. Wait, what am I doing? Let me just do this. So, at any rate, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, if you have any left. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. So take care, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.